tongue lash from the Tom Kench, as there's the knock up onto Carrier. He's going to burn down, and he's not going to get bailed out from this one. Ruler, they're just like, come on, guys.
Faker has cryo, or rather, Chovy has cryo, excuse me, in mid, and is going to come over here with Emperor's Divide. You've got to be careful, T1.
Yeah. Okay. Going to interrupt that one. Great handshake. That guarantees the Drake here. Carrier just taking matters into his own hands.
Chovy is going to maybe get a plate here. And
that should be able to stun up Ruler, but the Flame Trump is in great position. Another ulti comes out as now Owner is going to get caught. The Steadfast Presence comes in. He does have Cyclone, but unfortunately, the Alcove Gaming's not working out. And in goes Chovy, manages to pick up Carrier as well. And he will go down. Peanut wants to stop this Rift Herald. And oh my goodness, the heroic charge.
Zayas looking for the flank here.
Yeah, there's the Flash hostile takeover, but Peanut just runs really fast. Ruler does have Flash, as now Chovy looking for Faker. Emperor's Divide is going to get rid of the demonically ascended Swain. And now Chovy's running for the hills because there is an angry pirate moving up towards the Pigeon, but Peanut is there. Vision of Empire going to spot Chovy, but not going to land the damage.
That was one of the craziest attempts to flank we have seen in a while, and it was a really cool idea. If you get that Carrier ult to pop off, Zayas gets around the edge there with a barrel chain, maybe you can actually find this one place where you can punish Gen G, and they almost pulled it off. Then they were like, all right, this works twofold because then we collapse on top of the Azir, but Chovy was too safe, pushes Faker away, commits his ultimate, knows that he has just enough time to escape there, and even turretless on the top side, he will get out. But what I was going to say before this flank attempt was, I think people might incorrectly identify this game as, well, T1 just don't know what to do when they're behind. They're so very rarely in a position where they're the ones with one turret versus 6. But I think it's more about Gen G playing an oppressive game here. Look at the item difference here we were talking about earlier. Almost a 2-item spike advantage here for Ruler. He gets Infinity Edge just as the Lord Dominix is completed.
And also he has the Kraken Slayer as well. Like, it's so much raw damage that this Jinx has available just because Tom Kench affords you that, right? Because you have basically double cleanse, and the cleanse that Tom Kench has with his ultimate is even better than the original because it gives you that gigantic shield of destiny. Zayas gonna get zapped. Owner over the wall.
Aurelius down.
Yeah, Ruler is very close to the Ruler position right now. This is dangerous for any Gen G fans. I could feel the blood pressure increase in this room.
Owner's just hoping for a Cyclone angle that he's just not going to get. 2 control wards committed. That's 150 gold to try to hope for a prayer, a dream here. Ruler, again, getting dangerously close just for a moment, but Gen G are very well aware of what T1 is trying to set up, and as a result, just playing very carefully around it. Even though Ruler has scared us for moments there, he's been very well far enough away.
No, absolutely. We're waiting a minute. I think Gen G not going to flip any Barons. I would not recommend that. As Peanut throwing a buckler around. I'm nervous even about that, you know? The Blacksmith Poppy. Like, he's such a hipster, isn't he? Is like Lollipoppy or like, is this Blacksmith Poppy?
I don't know, it's Red Poppy, that's right.
Yeah, this is the other one. Never mind. But it's another old Poppy skin.
I do want to point out that T1 have incredible pick potential here with all the CC they have and the Renata ult. If somebody makes a mistake, even the Poppy will not be safe. Like, T1 are really hoping for that error, that unforced error. If there's just one small mistake, maybe there's a window back in. And that's what they're hoping for so desperately and setting up vision for, but hasn't happened yet. His owner is once again trying to find any angle. Is Ruler going to greedily come up here to help?
Oh, it's Ragdoll Poppy.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Poppy, like, she's had like 4 million skins, I think, is the approximate amount of skins that she had quite early as Super Mega Death Rocket, just to make Gumayusi feel nervous about standing close to this minion wave. Yeah. But it's not actually going to eventuate in too much.
Both the Ludens and the Ludens procs we've seen Chovy proc on him so many times, and the Rocket are just starting to be a big problem. It's almost like we have a Ziggs here and a Jinx in one.
Ignore it. That's a little bit frightening.
He's got Narbar and T1 don't have vision, so he can hold this choke.
Yeah, and Flame Trumpers are also pretty dang good at that, as there's the Flash Gnar from Doran just buying space. They pick up the Infernal Soul, and he's going to get Handshake back. So that's a dead Gnar. First kill goes over to T1. And now Gen G are just trying to get out of there. Chovy, oh my god, the Sand Soldier damage is pretty nutty. He's got a Shadow Flame completed as well.
A little bit of a disconnect here, though, frankly, for Gen G.
Oh, man. Are they just going to walk over to the Baron and take it?
Looks
and then
like
Chovy's going to deny anyone doing anything? Because look at this burst damage. It's insane.
Shadow Flame getting so much value here as Gen G will just take this Baron.
This Gatekeeper is here.
Yeah.
He sets up the Sand Soldiers in front of the Baron and says, you're not allowed to come in here. And now he's looking for Gumi. She's like, what is this conquering sand damage?
He has flash too. Like, he almost could have just solo killed as the fans are going nuts here on the Gen G side of the arena as the Baron is taken. I think the one thing we criticize is Doran didn't need to flash forward there. I think there's a bit of a disconnect there between him and the rest of the team because he's hoping for a Jinx reset here as they get this Infernal Soul. And look, the Chompers are well placed. He's got such a long Narbar and has Lehens near him, so he feels pretty safe in this scenario. But like I said, there's so much CC here for T1. Don't want to be going that far forward, but he helps guarantee.
No, I love the play from Doran. I actually love it. Like, he knew that he was going to die, and by the space. That's fantastic. Let's see whether Doran can win this 1v1 as well, as Never Move is going to go slightly wide. Doran chasing after Faker. He would have liked to stay in mini form, I think, as he would have been able to keep chasing. But now T1 have found the Gnar yet again. And I think he's just definitely dead this time. Faker kiting really beautifully here. And does have the stopwatch and mistimed Gnar.
This is a win for Gen G, though.
Goes wide.
Gen G's getting an inhibitor. They're like, yeah, cool, broke your stopwatch, you killed an Gnar. I don't care at all, even slightly. I've got a prop.
Is that why you pick Gnar, Wolf? You pick Gnar so he can just be bait all game? Is that the plan?
I mean, that's how Doran's playing it here, and it's working out. He's made 2 great sacrifices now to get Gen G the lead further.
My god, Rule is, that crit onto Ona was obscene. And they, so it is Gnar for, okay, Rule is getting excited. Zea's gonna have to run. Rule now taking a lot of damage, though Moonlight Vigil goes wide because the Devour was there from Lehens. Faker now trying to frontline. Rule is gonna have to flash to get out of the Cannon Barrage. But Carrier is chasing him down with a hostile takeover. It just barely is out of range as Gen G are gonna be bullied out as somehow Azir kills Guma. I'm not sure how Chovy did that, but he did it. He has so much damage, and he's still inside the base. Faker goes golden, but the bailout is not going to be there for Carrier, and eventually the Swain will die, and Zeus finds himself outside of his base. These Sand Soldiers, the amount of damage that Chovy has done, he just stood his ground.
If Zeus could have bought time for a Cyclone, there's a chance here. He's level 16, but it's just going to be so difficult. Owner Cyclone coming up soon.
Yeah, and Peanut is fighting against Zeus here, and it's once again just buy time so that we can take down these Nexus turrets. There's that Cyclone that you were talking about, but Ona is just immediately destroyed. Chovy's damage is just way too high this game, Wolf. It's just insane. Nexus is going to go down, and Gen G will take game 1 against T1.
Very aggressive.
앞으로 가자. 이거 근데 아지를 레드로 피 채우면 끝나거든? 이거 내가 갱플 쫓을 테니까 너네들이 끝내. 어때? 좋아.
나 레드로 피 좀 채울게.
나
공 40초.
애들아 갱플 딜컷 못하.
이거 못 끝낼 수도 잘하면.
이거 갱플 격동되고.
그러면 끝낼만.
끝낼만해.
밖에 없지.
오케이 없어. 나 소전 있어.
그냥 타워 치면 끝날 것 같은데?
갱플 타워질래?
보자, 갱플 보자. 갱플 보자 얘들아. 갱플 노플이야.
한 개 없이 끝나네. 아 왜 이게?
나이스.
나이스.